Hello and welcome to episode 135 of the Focus on Gaming podcast. I'm Duncan,
And I'm Tom.
and today we're going to be talking which two Summer Games Fests. And Tom has finally got to play a game he's been desperate to play. So hello, Tom.
How you doing? You all right?
I'm all good. It's been an exciting time for games.
It certainly has. It's been very busy. It's been very difficult to keep up, which is, yeah, I think...
bit hard when you're in a podcast to put everything in the podcast, isn't it?
It is. So I think we're going to pick some of our favourite announcements. I don't know. It's going to be an exciting time for games over the next 6 months. I think we're going to see some really great stuff by what's been announced.
So we'll start off. I did say in the intro, you've been playing a game that you've been desperate to play.
I have.
And some, obviously, I loved it because I have already mentioned it in previous episodes.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are doing the usual thing of saying, it's not a game. So,
yes,
what
I
is
did
it?
read that whinge bag comments on Reddit.
They're everywhere. Trust me.
Oh, yeah, I noticed. So I've been playing Mixtape on Xbox Game Pass. Yes, I do have it for a few months. I thought I got get in with the cool kids. So I've been playing Mixtape, and obviously I put a review of it on our socials on Facebook, and it's an absolute joy. You can tell the love that the developer put into this. I think he's revisiting his childhood. It's very much going back to those teenage years where you and your mates would sit on the beach with a pizza or a kebab and you talk absolute shit for hours. You go and do something completely nuts. Like for us, it would be jumping off the pier or jumping off the casino wall into the water or something like that, or trying to skateboard down Pier Hill. These guys are just living out their last few days in their senior teenage years, shall we call it. And there's a mixtape that's been put together for this adventure, and you kind of go back in time to some of their memories of being together as friends. And it is just an eclectic taste of music. It's artistic, it's adventurous,
it's funny, it's sad, it's
everything.
The main protagonist, so it probably should say at the beginning, there's no twists or stories. It is a teen drama kind of thing. It probably is suited best for it. We probably enjoyed it as well because we were that age at that point. Maybe we were maybe a little younger, but so that helps. But the music ranges from, I think, like there might even be a 50s, but there's definitely 60s in there, right all the way up to early 90s. So as long as you're not, too attached to 1995 onwards music, it is fantastic music. But her thing is that she is she knows the perfect song for every situation, and that's what she wants to do. And so each scene has a different song, and they're appropriate for the song, and generally it hits that note, doesn't it? I think.
Yeah, completely.
If it said, we got we got a scene we're running in, and they put Enya on, it would work. But they've picked really good songs for each situation.
Funny enough, the soundtrack's that good. I followed the playlist on YouTube Music because it's such a good soundtrack. There's one scene in the game whereby they're in a shopping trolley and they're going down a hill, and the music is just perfect. And then there's another scene where they're in a field and they're kind of like, you're almost floating, I guess, for a short period of time.
like a dreamlike state kind of thing.
And it just works, and it's just. I know a lot of people are whinging online, and I know how people like to they always like to find something.
It's not a game.
Yeah.
No, you're not shooting anybody. You're not platforming.
No, it's an experience.
But you are interacting.
Yeah.
and okay, could you say it's not a traditional video game? No, okay, but it is a game.
Yeah. It's a musical and artistic experience.
Hmm.
It's that in a game.
I,
And
I,
yes, you play a part in the choices and interactions along the way. Enjoy it for what it is. And I honestly, I agree with IGN. I give it a 10 out of 10.
if if people like movies, then I compare it to if High Fidelity and Superbad had a baby.
Yeah,
So
completely.
it's got that thing about music and the teen, angst and all drama and all this kind of thing, but at the same time, it's got the ridiculous things that happen in Superbad. Not actually, some of them are probably more ridiculous than that. And the protagonist, she's not really likable, is she?
She's not at all likable. No.
No, she's very selfish, but there is that sort of because she's protecting herself kind of thing. So
Yeah.
you don't hate her, but she's not likable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Completely. Yeah. Reminds
So
me
yeah,
of
I agree.
this.
Fantastic game, and but it's not replayable kind of thing. There's no choices that change the outcome.
No.
It is a story. So enjoy the story, enjoy the music. 10 out of 10.
And
Yeah.
the best way I've found to play it, and I played it on multiple devices, is
Well,
to
furiously
play.
masturbating.
Absolutely, especially after what you did on the camera a minute ago. So,
That's what she said.
yeah. So I would get your Quest headset out. If you've got a Meta Quest headset, load the
Ooh,
Game Pass app, put the screen up to really, really big, and stick some headphones on, and you literally morph into the game. It's an incredible
definitely a
experience.
headphone game, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it's an incredible experience to do it via the VR. If you don't have VR, then whatever.
I mean,
But
I like the Moroccan indie and that kind of thing, but one of my favorite bits was the Godzilla, the kaiju section.
yeah,
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that was fantastic. That I love that bit.
mm,
And I probably walked around that little section because you're meant to walk from one side of the room to another.
mm.
I probably walked around for a good 10 minutes. Instead, you could probably do it in a minute. And yeah, probably 10
Yeah.
minutes later, I was still walking around. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
There's only one
Um,
gross section on it. Is the tongue section.
yeah, I've heard a few people go as well. It's like, oh, well, I don't want to see teens' tongues tangling each other. It's like, well, you have to do it for about 5 seconds.
Yeah,
And then you can stop it. And it is meant to be sort of awkwardly gross because it's an awkward kiss.
yeah.
And there is an achievement for doing it for 60 seconds. And you do feel a little bit dirty at the end. It's like,
A little bit
oh,
awkward.
that was
Yeah,
gross.
yeah.
But that's
I
the
felt.
point. It's meant to be a teen kiss. Anybody who says that their first teen kiss was magical and fireworks went off and they weren't covered in slobber is a liar.
A little bit. It was a little bit feeling like you were a little bit violated at the time.
Yeah, which is the point.
Yeah,
It's about her first kiss, and it was an awkward teen kiss that nobody's good at, and it is pretty gross. Which,
yeah,
yeah, it for me was hilarious. So yeah, I've seen a couple of things on Game Dads. People going, "Oh, well, it's two teens having a kiss. Oh, why would I want to be party to that?" Because it's funny. It's not like it's 6-year-olds or something. They're meant to be what 17, 18, or when she did that, she was meant to be like 15 or something. I don't know. But
yeah.
no, it was funny, and that's what they were meaning it as, and that's what it is. If you haven't got a stick up your ass, so yeah.
Clearly, a lot of people do about this game because how on earth? No, I tell you
If you
what.
don't like it, that's fine.
Let's
You don't have to like it.
let's have a little rant. Okay, listeners, shut up. Okay, it's an
Well,
artistic,
not
fun
generally,
game.
listeners, shut up. We have very good listeners. Thank you very
We
much.
do, but all those whinge bags
Yeah.
that
If
like
you got winge bag
moaning,
friends,
Yeah, tell him to shut up because this is about revisiting your teen years, and back then you weren't a bunch of winch bags. All right, so come on, let's just clear this up a little bit, and maybe take a few chill pills along the way. So anyhow, what have you been playing, Duncan?
Well, I have played and completed
Hmm.
007 First Light.
Oh, I'm looking forward to playing this. Is it good?
So, the best way I can describe it, I can't remember if I said this in the last episode, I don't think I did, but the best way I can describe it is it's for those that like Hitman and Uncharted,
Yes, you did
but
say
it
that.
is not Hitman or Uncharted.
Okay.
So, if you like Hitman and you like Uncharted, you will like this game. Simple as that.
Okay.
It's got a lot of stealth sections, but equally, it's if you fail on the stealth, you don't fail the level. You then, if somebody shoots at you, you can then use your gun because you can't. What it is in the license to kill sections, so it's basically where there's lots of bodyguards and all this kind of thing. There's normally a way that you can either just walk in and bluff people and walk past them,
Yeah.
but then you have to have a certain, I don't know what the score they call it, but a certain amount of energy, let's say, from knocking people out or taking out, a camera or something like that. And you can hack things, you can make people feel sick so they walk away from a post. You can, and then once somebody attacks you with a gun, you can then shoot back. Until that time, it's melee, and it's great. But you can still use your gadgets, so you can blind people with a wrist laser, and then knock them out. You can make them feel sick again. All sorts of things. Or if you get discovered in an area and you've got enough points, all you have to do is press the B button and you bluff and you go, if you're standing near a body, you'll go, this guy was here. I think I saw the man walk over there. And they'll go, we'll go get him. You wait here and see if he comes back. Okay. So it's contextual that he does a bluff. So it's really good. The story, not giving anything away. It's all about AI and the use of AI in secret services, and it is all. There is various ways that you can get into certain secret areas, so there is a slight bit of replayability, but mostly there isn't that much replayability. It is just most of the time it's either finding a gap somewhere that you can climb through and then you're trespassing, or you have to go and fetch something for somebody or talk to somebody and do something or knock somebody out to then be taken by and con your way in to an area. But there is these like tactical simulations that are meant to be replayable. They are two different types, basically. There's the sort of fighting and shooting ones, and then there's the ones that are stealth levels. So at the moment, they are sections of the game, and they've just set it up so that you have to either shoot people or sneak past people or whatever to the end. And you can unlock things. You can unlock suits and gadgets and upgrades to the gadgets and all things like that. And then hopefully they have released a year one roadmap because they've sold something like 2.7 million copies. So they made enough money to release some stuff. And if Hitman is still getting brand new content, so I think they're pretty good at releasing all this kind of stuff. So they are going to be releasing new missions, new story DLC, all sorts. And I believe a lot of all the Taxim stuff is going to be free.
Okay.
If you buy that, so you won't. But they might have DLC like Hitman does, where if there's a celebrity doing it. But in the story, there's Lenny Kravitz is one of the characters. So he's apparently coming back for some story DLC. And yeah, all in all, it's an absolutely fantastic game. I actually got it free with Microsoft Reward points. Is it worth the full price that it currently is? Yes. Yes, I would say just, but it's not something that's worth £20 or $30 or something. It is
Mm.
worth the money, but just because of the non-linear, or because of the linear way the main campaign is. And I think in a year's time, they've got to release a lot of stuff to keep people interested.
Yeah.
But hopefully they will. So yeah,
Fingers crossed.
fantastic game. And also, if you like Bond as well, obviously you'll like it.
Well, that's it. Yeah.
So yeah, all good. Right.
Exciting stuff. Well, we had a lot of announcements, as we said.
Yes.
Lots of different events from PlayStation, Nintendo, and a few others. So let's go through some of our favourites.
Well, the first one was PlayStation State of Play.
Yeah.
From where we are about a week ago. And I think you seemed quite excited by that. And there was a lot announced. A lot.
It was very long.
So, what was the highlight for you in that one? Well, obviously, you got things like Wolverine, but number one for me, I haven't got PlayStation. Number two, it isn't Spider-Man.
No.
It looks great, and I'm sure it will be great, but it hasn't got the open world, so it is more of a linear story, I think. But I'm sure it'll be fantastic.
I feel like its time has passed. I feel like if it was going to come out, it should come out around the time of like the Avengers movies, or that
Deadpool
kind of
versus
era. Yeah, that kind of era. But hey ho, I mean, maybe it was a licensing thing. Who knows? If I'm honest, I'm not overly excited by anything I saw. It just seemed like a lot of the same.
What about, and it's been on a couple of the announcements, Rayman Legends Retold?
Yeah, funny enough, we were playing that a couple of weeks ago on the PlayStation 3.
Now, I heard this. I didn't watch the State of Play, but I read it all up, and I immediately sort of thought, why would you need to remake that? And then I saw it, and I'm like, yes, actually, that does look fantastic.
Yeah, and it looked fantastic originally.
Yeah, and if it plays exactly the same, but maybe with a few tweaks and differences here and there with the 2.5D way that it looks, fantastic. I think that will absolutely be a game that will interest me.
Yeah,
I love Rayman, but if the 3D takes away from the, I don't know, the how the original felt, yeah. So I'm eager to see what happens with that one.
Yeah, I think it'll. I think I will probably play it, and I think it will end up on PlayStation Plus really quickly. Probably be a streaming game, and that
Well, it's
interests me.
Ubisoft, isn't it? So it'll probably end up on Xbox with Ubisoft classics, but that may not be for a couple of years after the original release date.
Yeah,
Which I believe is not far away. It's going to be October 1st, and it is going to all platforms, so Xbox, PC, Switch, and PlayStation.
Yeah.
So
make a good Switch game. I like the idea of
God of War.
Well, I was going to say that I'm going to give you a few of my favourites that but again, it's all very samey. Ace Combat 8, Wings of Thieves. That looked quite good. It's the airplane one. Control is obviously coming back.
Yes, Resonance.
And that does interest me. Yeah. Dune Awakening. Quite interested to see where that's going to
go. It's sort of splitting people because at the end of the day, what it is it's coming to consoles. It's obviously been out on PC for a while, but they're changing how the whole game plays, I believe, to be more single player focused. Now,
Ooh.
what that means, I don't know. It will still be an MMO, but they're rebooting it, I don't know, or changing it so that it is easy to play on your own, because some of us are sad loners. I mean, sorry, some of other people are sad loners. Yeah, not me.
That's the one. Yeah.
No, not me.
Um,
Yeah. What about
the
Until Dawn 2?
Lost Wild. That looked good. That's the dinosaur game.
Yes, I've heard of this before.
It's like
it's a
survive on an
cinematic one,
island.
isn't it? Yeah, so it's survival but story based. So yeah, could be interesting. That you know me, I love my supermassive games. So Until Dawn 2 does excite me, but it is PlayStation exclusive, and of course they have stepped back from putting things onto PC, so unlikely it will come to PC.
So he's coming around my house.
Yeah, I'll just steal your PlayStation. That's all.
Phantom Blade Zero looked amazing.
Is that like a sequel? Isn't it? Wasn't there a Phantom Blade?
Do you know what? I couldn't work that out myself. So, I can't. No, I don't. I'm not sure. But either way, graphically, it looked fantastic. So, it is certainly one that I'm interested in looking at. I don't know if I wouldn't buy it, but I'm certainly looking at. You know, but it's the same as many other things.
Yeah,
we've seen it before.
Probably be a Souls-like, I could imagine, wouldn't it?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at it. It's like it's sort of an isometric view. Okay, cool.
Should be interesting. We've got a new Star Wars game coming out as well.
Well, a couple of them, isn't there? Because there's the Galactic Racer, which basically is the pod racer.
Look, I want that.
But yeah, so it's not a remake, is it? It's just a new pod racing game, but it is basically like the pod racing game that we know and love. Yeah. So
imagine that in VR.
Oh,
so
that
good.
would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, I can imagine that. That would be good.
That would have. I would buy a PlayStation VR 2 for that game, most definitely.
Well, hang on, I'm just nope, not there. So that was the state of play, PlayStation. Then we had the Summer Games Fest, the actual main announcement. Sort of, it's equivalent to E3 basically, where they announce games and everything. So big one, Resident Evil Veronica, aka a remake of Code Veronica. Now, Code Veronica was one that when it came out, it was Dreamcast, wasn't it? And it was really well received, but it didn't really sell as well as they would have liked, I don't think. And then eventually they caved and put it onto other formats, and it sold pretty well. And it was, it's known for being one of the best Resident Evils ever made. So, do you think it would have aged well, or if it was released now, or hopefully they're going to make this as good as the remakes of Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, and 4?
Yeah, I think it will sell well. I mean, as well as games sell nowadays. I mean, it depends on the price as well. If it's going to be like £20 or something like that, then it's going to make money. But if you're going to,
I don't think it's. I don't think the sort of we've slapped a bit of makeup on her. No, I think it is. It is a complete remake of the game, a bit in the vein of the recent Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, not Resident Evil 4 remakes. So I'm hopeful for it. But if you're worried about the price, if the Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, and 4 is anything to go by, yeah, pretty quickly they reduce the price.
Yeah.
Capcom are actually pretty good at that. The other big announcement was Final Fantasy VII Revelation. So finally, after 2 previous games, you will finally be able to finish the Final Fantasy story. Or you could just play the original and go, yep, I already know what happens. So this one, though, is not going to be just on PlayStation for a while. It is going to be on all 3, I think, or 4. I think it's going to be on Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation, and PC at the same time. So up yours, Sony. No, at the end of the day, there was no need for that to be exclusive. It wasn't a first-party game. Yeah, and that's because Final Fantasy Rebirth and Intergrade are on Xbox or coming to Xbox very soon.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to get all 3 on Xbox. And then a year later, you'll be able to get, no doubt, the complete collection. Yay. So anything else from that announcement that interested you?
Star Trek Shadow Frontier. It's a Star Trek horror game, and I am really looking forward to this game. I'm not sure if it's the same one that was on VR.
Hang on. Was that on? That was on the Summer Games Fest, was it?
Yeah.
And the main one, or was that on a different one?
Oh, I couldn't tell you that. I didn't pay that much attention.
There you go.
But it definitely was on Summer Games Fest.
Maybe. So a Star Trek horror game.
Yeah, Shadow Frontier. There is a Star Trek VR game. And I'm going to try and get the title of it now. But and that was a horror game. And I don't know whether we're talking the same game.
Develop sci-fi psychological thriller set in the Star Trek universe. Now that I hadn't seen at all.
So the one on VR was Star Trek Infection, so that's not the same one, although very, very good. But this one looks amazing, and I'm really, really excited about it.
So it's coming from Bloober Team, who have made things like the Silent Hill 2 remake and stuff like that. So really good pedigree there. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I honestly hadn't seen that at all. That's just how much has been announced in the last few weeks. So really, very much I'll be looking for that as well.
Yeah, it's got Ro Lauren on it, who was the character who appeared in the latest season of Next Generation.
It's not coming till 2027 though, but it is coming to Switch 2, PlayStation 5, PC, and Xbox. So you'll be able to get it on every device. Fantastic.
Why not?
So Summer Games Fest, ones that I was excited for. Wolf Among Us 2 has finally, it was announced some like 4 or 5 years ago. Is finally, they're saying it is going to come out in 2027. And there's a Wolf Among Us remastered coming out as well. So Star Wars Zero Company is basically, if you like, XCOM, so the turn-based positional strategy game. That's coming out. There was lots of things. You said you were interested in Virtua Fighter. That one,
I'm interested in what they're doing with it. I don't think I'll buy it, but yeah.
Yeah, I think we both agree that Virtua Fighter was fantastic when it came out. As soon as Tekken came out, and as soon as Soul Calibur came out, it sort of died a death quite rightly, really, didn't it? So
Virtual Racing was better.
It looked it looked like from the trailer that it was going to be a more sort of almost cross between a one-on-one and a Streets of Rage kind of, walking around and fighting. So it wasn't. It's not going to be a traditional 1v1. I don't believe. Yeah. So there was all sorts of weird things, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles had a serious looking game, and it's from Platinum Games as well. So fantastic. Another big one, Cuphead, is getting a sequel.
And why not?
Yeah, and there's also this spin-off coming out that's 8-bit instead of the classic cartoon style, and the Mighty Cuphead Adventure. Yeah, so it's an 8-bit graphics, still probably hard as hell shooter, but a bit of RPG maybe chucked in. And then another big one. As soon as it started, I guessed what it was, and they have revealed it slightly. Alien Isolation 2. Perfect game for me to be scared and not play. There you go.
Love it. I love that game. And
it is fantastic. And it looks, this time, instead of being on a ship, it's on a planet. So, is it going to be open world? Is it just going to be a linear thing? Don't know at the moment. There was some details about it, but I forget. But yeah, absolutely. If they can get the same sense of dread that you constantly have, where knowing that the xenomorph is hunting you, fantastic.
Yeah, because they had a little tracker, didn't they, on it? Where you could doo-doo.
Yep.
Doo-doo. Yeah.
Yeah, and you'd have to hide in a locker or something, and it had the option to hear your microphone.
Yes.
So if you made a noise, it would hear you. So you had to be actually quiet in real life.
It's not multiplayer, is it?
What, the new one? Oh, I don't know.
Because can you imagine having a group of you playing this?
And somebody just suddenly... Sorry!
and one of your mates is a wanker.
Oh, yeah. Most of mine would probably do that. Be like,
yeah.
You'd see the xenomorph right by somebody or on the other side of one of your friends. Like, you'd be like, hang on. So there's a xenomorph, then my friend, then me. Hey, xenomorph! And as it runs over and takes your friend out. Excellent. Run away!
That'd be awesome. Apparently there's a demo as well. Interesting. Might need to have a look at that.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So if you like Cuphead and whatnot, so that's really good. Those for me are the highlights from that one. Then of course, Xbox had one as well, which of course, because I'm the Xbox person, I watched. There was sort of things that were sort of expected. Clockwork Revolution, which has been announced before, is now going to be console exclusive, similar to Gears of War E-Day. So there was an actual gameplay trailer and gameplay information and a deep dive into Gears of War E-Day. At the end of the day, it's Gears of War. It's how it all started, and if that sounds like that interests you, I think you'll probably like it. And now there is going to be no PlayStation 5 version released. So it will be basically, I think, Microsoft Store and Xbox. So whether they release it on Steam or not, I don't know. But there won't be a PS5 version. Apparently, there has been PEGI ratings found for the PS5 version of Gears of War E-Day, and one of the people has said that somewhere out there is a version, like a hard drive somewhere, there is a finished version of the PS5 game. So this is literally them. So the new boss of Xbox has basically said, no, we're going to go back to doing exclusive and cancel the PS5. So we'll wait to see if that does good or does not.
I think she's done a very good job since starting, to be honest.
Yeah. Cut the price of things.
Yeah.
And then going back to, and what they've said is, I think what they originally said was they are going to be selective non-exclusives. So like things like Call of Duty will always stay multi-platform. I mean, there's lots of other like Xbox first-party games. Minecraft Dungeons 2. So really, does that need to be exclusive?
I didn't even like the first one.
Well, it's coming out in September 29th. So whether this one lasts a bit longer than the first one, it was okay to go through the story or just unlock everything or whatever it was. But then, the multiplayer wasn't particularly interesting, personally.
Yeah. We need a Minecraft 2. That's what we need.
Yeah. What's his name? Notch did basically say he was trying to get funding for another game which he nicknamed Minecraft 2, and I think not only did people go, yeah, but you're a bit crazy now, but they also went, yeah, don't tout it as that because you sold Minecraft for, and I think the lawyers went,
Back down. Yeah.
But yeah, come on.
I was going to say, I'm quite liking the look of Doom the Dark Ages. It looked...
what, the Doom the Dark Ages DLC?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's called Revelations, the DLC. It's an expansion, but yeah, it's got the grappling hook and bouncing all over the place and shooting people as you land on them. Yeah, Doom Dark Ages is okay. I enjoyed it. I didn't actually finish it, but what I did play, yeah, I enjoyed it. It was
the first level one that pissed me off, if I'm honest.
Well, how come?
It just took me forever to get through the freaking gate. I was like, where the hell is the thing that gets me through the gate? I mean, why make this obvious?
Just knocking on there. Hello, yeah. Got a big gun. I've come to shoot you.
Yeah.
Please. All right then. Oh God. All right. Here you go. I've opened the door. Blam. Thank you.
I had to use a walkthrough to get me through the freaking gate, and after that was easy. But yeah, just the little first bit, I was like, God, this is going on a bit. But there we are. Just me. You know what I'm like.
Big one for retro lovers. I can't believe I'm saying that this is retro, but Crazy Taxi World Tour. So it's a new game. But from the trailer, it is the old game, new skin, which is not a bad thing. I owned Crazy Taxi. I think Crazy Taxi 2 on Dreamcast. My youngest played it on retro and he loved it, so he was quite excited. Very much sounds good.
I think this is the PSP version that they've made, modern day, because it looks so similar.
It is a new game, so whether they've based it in a new one or not, I don't know.
Either way, I feel like I want it.
It's got the Offspring playing, and you drive around the city. But the thing is, with Crazy Taxi, was always that it was a high score game, and once you got high score that you couldn't really get past, you'd for a week or so you'd get higher and higher, but then the beating your high score would get less and less, and eventually you get to a point where you're like, don't want to do this anymore, and you'd stop playing. You'd still love it, and if someone wanted to play it, you'd be like, yeah, look at it's good fun. Oh, yeah, it's great fun, this, isn't it? And then you wouldn't play it again. So they've got to do something that will make modern audiences want to play it, whether that's multiplayer, like concurrent multiplayer, not just beating the score, that Forza Horizon style open world where people are trying to steal your fares and that kind of thing. Or you could have something where you're an opposing taxi firm and you've got to stop people from delivering their people. Something like that. I don't know. Some kind of multiplayer will get people interested, but if it's just the original game with the new skin, it's something you'll play for 2 weeks.
But isn't that the point of like Crazy Taxi? It's that throwaway effect, isn't it? You can come back to it whenever you want. It's nothing. It's a bit like that Terminator game that I had a few months back.
I don't think it makes it a bad game. I think it just makes it a game that they can't charge full price for. I don't think. It's not a full price kind of game. It's okay, we'll pay, we'll charge £30 when it first comes out, and a month later it'll be £20. And then after about 6 months, you can get it for a tenner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now graphics, there is a third Senua game, and it is called Senua. And I think what they've done is they've listened to people who said there wasn't really actually much to do in the first one, other than a couple of puzzles and a couple of fights for the second one. So it's a lot more combat in this new one. Still looks absolutely jaw-droppingly amazing. So remember, this is the game where quite often a cutscene would finish and I would sit there wondering why the cutscene was paused. It hadn't paused, it was just waiting for me to
do something.
Play it.
Yeah.
Because the graphics are just that good. I thought it was a film, like a movie.
I remember saying that, yeah.
And it still looks absolutely just outstanding. The animation, obviously they use the facial animation of the actual actress, who originally wasn't an actress. She was just, I think she might have worked for the developers or something, and they got to do it. And then she ended up winning a BAFTA for the best in-game, like the best game acting. So.
And it was great. I mean, you can't.
Yeah, her life has certainly changed.
Yeah, that's it. No, it's very good, very enjoyable.
There was a couple of other sort of not quite big announcements, but look good. There was Join Us, which is some sort of weird cult management action kind of a game. Then there was Bad Magpie, which almost looks like the sort of spiritual sequel to Untitled Goose Game. Basically, you are a magpie and you're an arsehole. So,
all magpies are.
And I don't think it's necessarily as being an asshole like Untitled Goose Game, where you're just an asshole for the point of being an asshole. I think this one you're just stealing things and opening things and breaking things and stuff to get somewhere. So yeah, I think you're injured because the little magpie has a plaster on his wing. But yeah, it's very much in the style of Untitled Goose Game. It's sort of similar kind of graphics. Yeah, there's Metro 2039 update on State of Decay 3. Yeah, and then Halo Campaign Evolved is coming out July 28th, which is completely redone of the first game. Which
Zero
is
interest in this.
Yeah, it also comes out, I think, on PlayStation, isn't it? And then, of course, Hayley Atwell was announced as the villain in Fable, which has been put back till February 23rd. Not because they need to polish it, but because GTA 6 comes out. And GTA 6, of course, it might be a little bit popular. So there you go.
It's a little bit like when that comes out, everything else is just going to stop.
Indeed. Yeah. I mean, I'll be buying it, that's for sure. Yeah, why beat around the bush? I am going to be. So
I won't buy it because I'll just play yours.
Well, I will be using reward points. I bought First Light, and I'm already back at 50,000 points. So, yeah, I'll be getting that. Then the other big one, there was the indie one, but the other big one was Nintendo Direct. What was your big takeaway from that?
Oh, I'm really looking forward to the sports game to play Thumb Wars. Can't wait.
Thumb
Obviously,
Wars?
Thumb Wars, yeah. So there is a Thumb Wars game in there.
Okay, I'm just going to have a look.
I think it's called Thumb Wars Jousting.
Oh, yeah, thumb wrestling.
That's it, yeah. So
isn't that ironic?
are
you going to use your right thumb?
Yeah, clearly I'll win every time. But no,
no.
I have
Yeah,
I have we had this discussion before we started recording that I find that, and this will follow on to our next topic briefly, is that I feel Nintendo are wasting so much time re-releasing stuff. Every console they release, they rehash an old game. And if you were rehashing Pilot Wings or F-Zero or Super Mario World, then yes, I would go fantastic. But it's the same one every time after another. And I don't want to sound like I'm moaning all the time, but I am.
So is this because there was a Switch Sports Resort before, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Is this just a remake of that, or is this a new one?
This is a new one, but again, do we need it?
Yeah.
We don't, do we?
The thing is, they didn't allow any of the original Switch peripherals to work, did they? So you can't use the squeezy belt. I can't remember what that was called. The circle thing.
No one bought it.
Labo, of course, obviously has been killed off. But that was fantastic. That was
brilliant. I enjoyed that.
They absolutely should have kept that going. But yeah, so it's like it's just another party game. So
yeah. I mean, obviously the Zelda remake is coming, and which is lovely. I mean, no one's raving about it, but
which Zelda is it?
Isn't it Ocarina of Time? Is it that one?
It is indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have never completed it. I have played it. Obviously, Martin is our resident expert on Zelda, but yeah, I mean, yeah, they just never clicked with me.
No, me either.
I really couldn't care less.
No.
And I have tried. I mean, don't get me wrong, they were all right. The modern ones I didn't really get because I just found them boring. But people like them, and it's a complete remake. It is not again slapping some lipstick on it. It is making sure that it is looking good. Lies of P Complete Edition is coming to Switch 2, which not my kind of game because it is a Soulsborne kind of game. Your hard action, but it's a very pretty game. The fact that it's on Switch 2, very good. And also you've got Star Fox, which is not a new game. It is a remake of Star Fox 64.
See, I quite like the thought of this one.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, if you like Star Fox 64, you should like it. This one is just putting lipstick on it too. So there will be, Nintendo don't just actually put lipstick on; they do expand things and they do make things a lot better. So, if you like Star Fox, you will like this.
Won't be buying it.
Yeah, I won't buy it because I don't have Switch 2. So, demo of it out now if you want to have a go. Then Pikuniku 2. Now, Pikuniku was on pretty much every platform. This one looks like it's only coming out for Switch 2 and PC, which annoys me slightly because it was quite good. I quite like Pikuniku. It was the one where you have a little like sort of bean character with 2 legs, and you can make it get really tall or really short, like to be just a bean. And there's puzzles and platforming and characters you talk to. It's very weird, but good. Yeah, that annoys me slightly.
Why?
Yeah, because I quite liked it. I quite liked the original.
And you shall like it again, my dear boy.
I'm sure it will come to other ones. There was one game which no, I can't remember where I saw it or where it was on. I think it might have been the PlayStation one. No, maybe not. Maybe it was the Summer Games Fest. It was. Hang on. Yeah, Blood of the Dawnwalker.
Okay, sounds like
now the very first time I saw this, I think it was on Xbox Showcase last year, like near to the end of the year, and I remember thinking, it looks a bit meh. But not only has trailers since then looked quite good, but apparently people who have played hands-on previews of it have said it's going to be one of the surprises of the year, one of the really good game. So keep an eye on that one. It is from some of the people who made Witcher 3. So, yeah, fingers crossed.
Good pedigree.
Pardon?
I said good pedigree then.
Yes. When does it come out? Let's. Hang on. Just trying to see when it comes out. But yeah, so let us know in the comments if there's any game that we should have mentioned. And yeah, tell us what you like the look of. Yeah. Right, what do you want to talk about next, Mr.
Tom?
No, just Mr.
That'll do. Well, I think we were going to talk about whether Nintendo have fouled with the Switch 2. Because, let's face it, it's done 20 million, which is pretty good. But we're not getting a lot of games. So, are we...
Is it going to stagnate? Is it stagnated?
Yeah. And I mean, price-wise, it's gone up. So, that's not good. Unhelpful as well. I just feel like they have fouled a little bit. The design's great.
Yeah, so it's a hardware wise, it's a bit like iPhone. I wouldn't buy an iPhone in a million years, but it is a great piece of kit. It's a great piece of hardware, and similar with Switch 2. It's to get that much power into such a slim, but good quality feeling machine is fantastic. My thought is that this Switch is obviously the first out of the two that has got a lot of third-party support. When I say third-party, I mean ones that are selling on PlayStation and Xbox as well. So now it's not about, we've got to have stripped down versions of stripped down games anyway. They're Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 is coming to it. Lies of P is coming to it. And problem is that Nintendo users, if they've just had Nintendo, have got so many years of games from the last generation to catch up on that couldn't come to Switch. One, that I think Nintendo are just like, oh, excellent, you want to bring that to Switch too? Excellent, yeah, we'll have that. I mean, that game sold 6 million copies on Xbox and PlayStation. So yeah, we'll have that. And do I think they're not making first-party games? No, absolutely. Somewhere there is a Mario game being made. Somewhere there is a new Zelda game being made. Somewhere there is more Pokemon. Main game Pokemon games are being made. All this kind of thing, but there's not as much. Doesn't seem as much eagerness or urgency to get them out.
No. And it's interesting, actually, I was just reading that it's only managed to shift 1 million units in the UK. So that's not a great deal. 20 million worldwide, but only 1 million in the UK, which is sad, really, if you think about it. But
Yeah,
it is
I think kids
very
are
small.
the kids are the ones who wanted to buy Switch. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying only kids. A lot of adults enjoyed them, but I know that my nephew desperately wanted a Switch, but at the same time, that was because he knew his parents would be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, you know, this is for got lots of kids games on it," kind of thing. Whereas if they look at Xbox and PlayStation, it's all about Call of Duty and FIFA and you know loot boxes and all that kind of thing.
Mm,
Whereas now, parents are going to look at it and go, "Well, that's a bit expensive. I can get that Xbox for the same price that has even more games." And yeah, everything except for Mario.
yeah.
And games are cheaper. I think people who are savvy will research the cost of games, and the cost of games on Nintendo is higher, whether you like it or not. That's true.
Which is
Um,
sad because it doesn't need to be like that. And do you know what I think they missed out on? I think they should have allowed Steam on the Switch too.
Steam,
Yeah, I think they should
uh,
allow the Steam store on there and then
yeah,
worked
it's
out
the
some
same
kind of
reason. I mean, same reason why PlayStation and Xbox won't allow it is because they don't get the 30%.
yeah.
And even if they came up with a sharing, you know, sort of, if people play a game on here, then you know you get a certain amount of their certain amount of the money. Yeah, it can't work because if somebody buys it on Steam and then only plays it on Xbox, then is it right that Xbox only get a small amount, even though they're having to do servers and all this kind of thing, and
Mm,
equally vice versa. You know, somebody buys something and then plays it plays it once on Xbox and then the rest of the time on Steam on PC. Is it right that Xbox gets some of that? I know, it's very hard to do, but yeah, I think was it Xbox expressed interest the one time at Steam, but
I think they did.
unfortunately for them, Gabe hates Windows. Or with a
Yes.
passion. He's an ex Microsoft employee, and yeah, he hates it with a passion. I don't know why. I haven't really looked into that. Whether it's to do with how they treated him or whether it's to do with the technological thing, I have no idea. But yeah, apparently he hates it with a passion and wishes to kill off Windows. But
Wow.
he's doing a damn good job in terms of gamers. A lot of gamers are, even with things like the Xbox LAX, are putting Steam OS on it, which means they can't play Microsoft Store games.
Mm.
So yeah, looking good.
Well, so do we think, and you first on this one, do we think Nintendo has fouled with the Switch 2, which is about to get another version actually, because the European Union has said that all devices must have removable batteries. So come May this year, I think it is. Sorry, not May. July this year, they're going to have a unit with a removable battery.
Oh,
So we can
excellent.
replace. Yeah. So,
Oh, that's
but
good.
do we think they fouled?
Failed? No. Do I think it will get anywhere near the sales of the Switch One? No.
No, I agree.
I think it's sold enough to warrant getting copies of not Gears of War, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 4. I think it's sold enough to warrant ports of a lot of these PlayStation 4 and Xbox One games, and sort of 3 or 4 year old games.
Mm.
But I don't. Yeah, I think they'll support it for a good 6 years, kind of thing. I don't think it's going the way of the Wii U. Because it's still, I mean, it was one of the fastest selling Nintendo console ever, or something. I think, wasn't
something like that. I think it'll do like 50 million easy, but like you said, I think it's going to be hard
I mean,
pushed.
the Japanese will keep buying it and keep buying it and keep buying it. But yeah, I mean, in this country, very few people I personally know that have one.
I don't know anyone.
And those that do are people who generally buy a lot of things or staunch Nintendo people.
Yeah.
Like, so if somebody buys everything, yeah, they'll have it. If somebody has every Nintendo device, then they'll buy it. But your general gamer is not going, should I get Xbox, PS5 or Switch 2? Your general gamers are going, do I get Xbox or PS5? And most of the time, Switch 2 is for a family or that whatnot. So fail, no. Is it doing? Will it do poorly compared to the Switch one? Yes.
I agree with you completely. And I think the next interesting question that we won't get into today, but is where did Nintendo go next? Because they're not one to repeat. I mean, they have done with the Switch 2.
Will there be a Switch 3?
I mean, I hope not, actually. I hope we have some form of home console that isn't a portable console. But
maybe there'll be a Project Helix by Microsoft they'll join up with Nintendo. And the handheld part will have Nintendo and PC internals.
Time will tell, eh?
No, I mean, one thing that we know is that Nintendo have a lot of money behind them. I know Microsoft do as well. So there's, it doesn't matter if it fails. Nintendo have a lot of money in the bank. So it's not a worry for them if it doesn't.
They own Pokemon,
sell billions. Pardon?
Yeah. They own the Pokemon brand, so whatever happens, they're good for life. So we're all good there.
Just keep buying those plushies, people. Got to catch them all.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, right. So we'll mention again, we are going to be going to the Nottingham Games Festival in July, on July the 18th. We're going to be there. So if you want to say hello to us, feel free to let us know you're coming.
Give Duncan a tickle and make him jump.
Yeah, I won't be playing any scary games there. But yeah, we'll be doing a live thing there. Whether that's audio or video, we don't quite know yet, but we'll definitely be there chatting away, looking at various things. And there's also talks there. I believe there'll be some talks and vendors of descriptions. Oh, excuse me. And that's obviously in Nottingham, 18th of July. So
should be fun.
Let us know if you're going to be there.
Yeah.
If you're in another country, then stay tuned to us and we'll show you what happened there. So, anything else, Mr. Tom?
No, Mr. Duncan.
Mr. Tom that time.
I think we are sufficiently
talked.
Yes.
Right. Well, on that note, www.focusongaming.co. I don't know why I said www. No one ever says that nowadays, do they? I'm showing my age. So focusongaming.co.uk and like and subscribe. Listen to all our episodes. Apparently, episode 68, Cloud Gaming, was very popular recently. Tell us why you listen to that one in particular, if you're one of those listeners. And hopefully we'll see you next episode. Right.
It's good night from him.
And it's good night from him.
Bye.
Bye.